First and foremost, we want to be clear that what we are sharing with you are strategies and concepts that can be implemented by individuals who understand the logistics of how these techniques work. We are not giving you specific tax or financial advice. We are simply giving you three key elements of how to approach such platforms as far as the literal, the mental, and spiritual format needed to be successful with your aspirations.
What's up, world? You're tuning into FBN, and this is another episode of Finance Bros Network. I am the one half of finance, Anton Leftwich.
And this is Michael the Pope, the other half.
Yes, sir.
We are coming to you with Finance for the Unknown. We are honored to be here with you, our present and future wealthians. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, it's good to be back in the chair, Mike.
All day? All day?
You know what we got to do to get here. But,
that's it.
Hey,
that's
love
it.
being with y'all. Missed y'all, wealthians. Hey, look, we got another hot topic for you today.
Yeah,
this one's close to my heart for sure.
Oh, I know, because it seems like Anton was thinking about it, and he hit a brother up. He's like, "Yo, we gotta do an episode about this. We just gotta do an episode about this. I'm gonna let you give them the honor of letting them know what it is."
Thank you, brother. We going with the conversation today. Who's scamming who? Let me say it again.
Who's scamming who?
Talk about it, family. Hey, this definitely is something that is talk about a pandemic. Okay, there's so much of this going on right now, everybody, and this is something that we definitely want to talk about. Matter of fact, I was even talking to a client the other day, and I was so passionate about it. I told her, I said, look out for this episode because you're gonna want to watch it.
That's right.
Right? We got to put this information out here. We got to expose it. We got to uncover it. We got to give our people tools. We got to give our people the vision, the preparation, so we can go out and we can protect ourselves, our families, and especially our goals and our dreams.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
So, and I'm gonna go straight to my notes because I want to make sure I get this right. All right. So, look, wealthians, we want to talk about this for real because this is unfortunately in our underserved and underprivileged communities. We are often the primary target of scams and financial manipulation. Why? Because scammers understand that many people are searching for opportunities, stability, relief, and a way to improve their lives. They prey on desperation, emotions, and hope. Oh, you know I'm going to talk about this right here, bro.
Oh, go ahead. Hit him on the head, bro. Hit him on the head.
Look, we've been leading up to these opportunities. We've been leading up, talking about every single episode, how to prepare, how to endure, how to press through, how to make our dream stay alive and put the effort, work, energy, time, effort, and money into our dream to keep our dream alive. These people are preying on these things. They know that if we know we're a part of something special, somebody gonna come after it. Somebody gonna come get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Whether it's to test us, whether it's just because they have because hey, look, sometimes people feel like their goals and dreams are more important than ours, and they're willing to do the things that aren't ethical to get to their bag, to get to their dream. So we have to be careful of these people, family. We have to understand that these are out here. I'm even telling my mom. I'm telling my mom, hey, say, Mom, PG&E does not call. If PG&E wants to get a hold of us, guess what they'll do? They'll turn the lights off.
Period. That's simple.
If Social Security wants to get a hold of us, they'll stop sending the check.
There you go.
They don't call out. All right, so simple things like that. It's just day to day, but there are some creative. And Mike, man, you came up with some great material for this.
I had to make it happen for our Wealthians and our UPI. And just FYI, PG&E is our electrical utility company
here in California. If you don't know, if you're not in Cali,
we are talking to the rest of the world. So just understand, your utility company is not going to pick up the phone and say, "Hi, I'm your utility, and we want to talk about how much money you giving us or not giving us."
They ain't got to do that, bro.
Like you said, when they want to talk to you, they'll just shut off your electricity.
They'll be calling. Don't worry.
Now you're calling them and say, "Hey, what's going on?"
While we got you on the phone,
right? So this is why it's so important, and as you can see, Anton is really passionate about this. But that's why financial education and awareness and discernment are so important in our community today, everybody. The goal is not only to make money, but it's to protect it, grow it wisely, and avoid losing it to people who profit from deception. So just think about that. We worked hard for our money. We do everything that we have to do to get this money. Now we got somebody who's lazy, who wants to steal, because that's all it is. They're stealing from you. Because if they're putting something out there that's not true, and then you're like, oh, okay, maybe I should give money to this. That's stealing. It's point blank.
Take advantage of your good nature, really, or your good heart, or something that's close to you. These people have a way of tracking our phones and all this stuff. How they know what we look at. On social media and everything. We all know this nowadays. We all know this.
Right.
So they know how to target people, just like they know how to target people to get you to buy that vacuum cleaner. That you've been looking at. They know how to target us to prey on our heartstrings
and our emotions.
Yeah. And it's so what's so messed up about it? If they put the same work into doing something good,
oh my God, can you imagine they have?
The difference that would be made in this world.
And I'm glad you mentioned the emotions, and it's part of what we're saying here. Anton, I had given you a scenario, and then I just wanted to elaborate. I didn't even put it in here, but I want to elaborate on it. You mentioned about your mom getting scammed, and we have a lot of elderly people out there who are getting scammed, especially if they have grandsons, sons, kids. Now, a scammer might know you have a grandson, or you have a granddaughter, or you have a daughter, or somebody say, and they'll call out, "Hey, your daughter just got hurt. You need to send us, $1,000 to get this going." Now, as a mother, as a grandmother, you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, my baby!"
Thing. You've going to fix mode right away.
Right, my baby. So, but there's an easy, simple way to figure this out. So there's two things. Let's say you're not responded. That's what they say. Oh, you got into an accident, you're hurting yourself. You and grandma, you and mom or dad or everybody say, "Hey, let's say you have a birthmark on the left side of your knee." Say, "Okay, yeah, let me know. Oh, by the way," let her instinct pop up and say, "Where is his birthmark?" Or where is her birthmark? You say she can't. Where is that birthmark? Because I want to make sure it's my daughter. I want to make sure it's my son. I want to make sure it's my grandson. Or if they say, "Hey, Anton over here, something's happened to him, but he's over there." It's okay. Can you ask him this? And have
a safe word,
code,
a color, anything.
Listen.
Yeah, I like that.
Listen, figure out a way to beat these people. This is why we're here for. So it's not always about money, even though we're talking about money and it's going to cost you money, because God forbid your emotions are so riled up, you're just going to send the money. But at the end of the day, you need to protect yourself and protect your loved ones.
That's right.
So that's why it's so important that you have that relationship with family members. And I know this is like a one-off, but I think it is very important for us to mention this, because scammers out there are taking advantage
of elderly people, of parents that, oh, by the way, because we have a lot of family that lives abroad or that lives away from the parents, and it's easy for a scammer to again hit you on the emotion.
That's typically what they're gonna do too.
because that's how they're gonna get you.
Yeah.
And it's not only this scenario. Everything is emotion for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything. If they pride on people. If you're in a hurry to do something, okay, yeah. What do you said you wanted? How much is this? Yeah. I just need to get off phone. I'm at work. I can't do this. So what you said you wanted? Okay, the credit card number.
Yeah. Don't get caught up like that.
Don't get caught up.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up.
Slow down. Take a breath. Whatever you gotta do. Just think for a minute.
There you go.
Before you make an emotional decision.
Right.
And we talked about making emotional decisions. Y'all can go back and listen to that one if you want to. We talked about that too. And we're gonna be doing we got some stuff coming up where we're gonna kind of make sure they can remember.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
Don't
go.
want to give it away.
There you go. There you go.
That's what's up, family. So yeah, so Mike, man, you actually got some visuals.
Oh, there you go.
Up, right?
Yeah, you know, I had to put something together. We don't want to make this long. We just, I was thinking about this, about how we can get this information out. Because real talk, I went to ChatGPT. I said, give me a list of all the underserved scam that's going around for underserved communities. You know that word we don't say that starts with the now, but we're saying underserved, underprivileged income communities.
Right.
And I said, give me a list of all that, and then boom, it spit out at least 50 to 60 scams that are going on right now.
Can you believe that?
And
Man.
all different, whether it's renting, whether it's seniors, whether it's, buying something, there's at least, they identified like 60 to 70 scams.
Yeah, and the scariest part about all that, there'll be 50 different ones next year. So you had to figure out a way to make it timeless, which I love how you did that too.
So what I did is
I make it timeless, where it's always going to apply.
We put a comprehensive slide together where we're going to go through the slide with you guys, and we're going to keep it simple. You know me, I'm all about keeping it simple, so it's a way that you wealthians could remember. Because we're in a UPI situation, we're underprivileged income. We can't afford to have any money go out of our pocket that is unnecessary to go out.
$1's $1, bro.
Okay. Well, we're not going to keep our wealthians waiting. So without further ado, let's hit them with the slide, Anton.
All right, okay, brother. There Boom. It is.
Okay. So first and foremost, we're looking at the slide, and the first thing is, this is what I called it, Community Scam Prevention Checklist. Protect yourself, your family, and your community. As you can see, if you look to the right of the slide, it's all different ethnics and backgrounds of different people with a security lock to show that we need to protect ourselves. And that, as you can see,
I like that how you think of everything. You get all the ethnic
listen. I gotta put in the visuals.
I like that.
I gotta put in the visuals to make sure they see what we talking about. But and in the first slide it says education is the best defense. So we definitely gotta be on top of knowledge, and this is education, what we're doing. This is what Finance Bros Network is doing, giving you that education to protect the money that you make.
Absolutely. Education is the best offense. I like that for a t-shirt, actually. We got t-shirt number one already.
T-shirt number one already. Here we go.
That's good.
All right.
Because this is essentially a part of a movement that we are starting. Because we want to assist in the charge against people being taken advantage of. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is.
There you go.
So whether it be us or our children or our family,
right,
especially in our communities. So.
Right. All right. So let's hit them with the next slide, Anton. So personal safety foundations. Okay. The core rule of personal safety: verify individual and business independently. Research review using multiple trust sources. Now, remember what we talked about? So asking that question, verifying that this is the person you're talking to for that person. So that's part of that. Like, oh, where's that birthmark? Oh, you know, me and Anton used to go to this spot. Can you ask him what that spot was?
Right.
So that's verification right there.
Absolutely.
You know, request all agreement in writing. If somebody's trying to say, listen, I want it in writing. If you can't give it to me in writing,
sorry.
We ain't got no business together.
if it wasn't written down, it don't exist.
Right. Exactly.
I like that. That's
keep
good.
Screenshots, receipts throughout records. So all records, like maintain as much records as you can. Documentation. Because nobody can say it's not in black and white. Where there's like, well, it's in black and white. We ain't discussing it if it's not in black and white.
Right. Document the journey too.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that.
Discuss major financial decisions with trusted people. Don't be going out and talking about your money business to your friends.
Man, brother.
To people you don't know.
Yeah. and you know what? Be aware that people who are scammers, they want to get us alone.
That's right.
When people are legit, they'll probably encourage a support group.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Something that we point out often, if there's someone on the phone and it's especially if it's an elderly person and they're looking for information, as soon as they mention somebody like my granddaughter or my son or whatever, the first thing out of our mouths is, hey, just out of respect for your family, does such and such need to be here to hear this information?
Exactly.
Or is this a decision that you're making on your own?
Right.
Because that support group should be encouraged. You know, something like life insurance, sometimes it's a gift. And you're trying to do it without people knowing about it. So that's you have them as a beneficiary, and it's like, oh man, grandpa left this or such and such, or grandma left this. You'll tell them after the fact.
Right.
But you may not tell them while you're doing it, because you know that as family, we always say, oh, grandpa, we got you. It's like, I know you got me, but I got you.
Right.
So I'm doing this to know that I did this for you as a final gift, not for you to necessarily let me know that because I know you got me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to do this for me to sleep at night.
That's
you know what I'm saying? But always that person should be encouraged to have a support group there.
Right.
Yeah, so I like the fact of having trusted people around.
There you go. And just a quick reminder of the rule. If they're rushing you, they may be trying to trick you.
Bro, say that one more time.
If they're rushing you, they may be trying to trick you.
What's the hurry, bro?
Why the rush? Why do I have to get my wallet now? Why do I have to get my credit card now? Why do you need my bank account right now?
And trust me, they're going to think of a good reason, too.
Yep.
They're going to think of a good reason to make you feel like it really is a rush. It really is a hurry.
Yep.
It really has to be done right now. It really is now or never. And just hold on a minute. Just remember that, y'all. The emotion.
Right.
Yeah, like that.
So let's go to the next slide, Anton. The next one is major scam red flag. Spotting the red flags. As you can see, there's a lot of different things. Promise of guaranteed money or profit. Demands for gift cards or wire transfer. Again, things that might pop up that you didn't realize. Threats involving arrests. How many times you heard?
I seen that one a couple times.
How many times you heard?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get arrested if you don't do this. Send me this money now. The cops are coming to your door right now. What?
Bro, somebody tried to hit somebody close to me with something like that, bro. And they wouldn't let him off the phone, by the way.
You see?
There's like, if you hang up,
you're getting arrested.
Yeah.
They're coming after you.
Definitely look out for that one, family.
So those are major red flag demands for remote access to your device. That's another thing. Again, with the elderly, and not even elderly people who are not computer literate. It's like, I don't know how to, let me get access to you. When I send you this, you say approve. And then they may not be taking, but they could be recording the whole thing. And when you're typing in the numbers, they'll later come and get you. So the scam could be get them to write down all the information, get to have access to their computer, and guess what? Their computer is recording everything that you're doing because they're helping you.
They'll like mirror your screen
right?
or something like
and then
that.
a week
Something
later,
crazy.
2 weeks later, you're like, oh my God, where did this $2,000 charge come
And you
from?
don't realize what's going on. Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
So no written contract or documentation provided.
That's actually really important to remember, bro, because it might not happen right then on the spot. If they mirror your computer or something like that, and there's a thing too about your they like, I heard of one where they take over your computer and the lady comes on.
Right.
She's like, you have da-da-da-da,
Right.
da-da-da.
Right.
And it says, type in your password or something right
Exactly.
now. And they try to make you put your credit card in there on the screen.
And that's how they get all the numbers. So
Yeah.
it may not hit. You may not think of it. You may be finished with them and you may not think of it. But guess what? They got the information because they could record their screen,
The strokes, everything. keyboard
everything
strokes,
that you do,
everything. Yeah,
and
yeah,
later
yeah.
come back and hit you with the card. Because you're not going to give you're not only going to give the credit card number, you're going to give the expiration date, and then you're going to give them the number of the code in the back.
The CVC, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
And so now all they have to do is go on Amazon. They got your full name.
That ain't right.
They got everything they need to charge the card.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that
be
ain't right.
mindful of that. Don't let anybody, unless it's a company that you're working for. Most of the time, it's a company that you're working for. You should be doing that. I would not suggest you let any other company remotely, even if it's like a helping company, like a computer helping company. I wouldn't do that. And if they are helping you, it's something that you're not putting your financial information in.
Right.
So if they're helping you, let's say with a Word document or a PowerPoint presentation, yeah, you could do that all day.
Yeah.
But once they say, well, you got to put your credit card, sorry, I ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
You seen what I'm doing? I ain't going to do it with you.
Especially the fake support. Oh my gosh, we can go through the dentist list all day. The fake support is crazy too.
Yeah.
That one got me.
So remember, pressure is a scammer's favorite tool. When they're pressuring you, that's the tool that they're using. Come on, you got to do this. You got to do it.
That's why I love this so much, because it's timeless.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the scam. This applies.
Right.
So
It's
we have
applicable.
we have to focus on the mental approach here, which is why these slides are so important.
That's right.
Because it doesn't matter how the scam switches up, because there'll be 50 new scams next year that we don't know about. But this right here will still be there.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right,
So
hit
I
him
like
with the
that.
next slide, Anton. Okay, here we go. What we were talking about, online and social media safe, you know? You see the little computer there with
like
the shield. And so,
That little dude look mad too. I would be too, man. I hear you, bro.
So verify profiles before offering your trust. So verify people, because a lot of time they mimic websites. I know that it's probably in here somewhere. It mimics website. Look at the URL. If it has, let's say, Walgreens' prescription and it said Walgreen PFS after it.
That's big right there.
So what they do, they create the website, a Walgreens website, right? And then they make it look exactly like the Walgreens website. So now you can't tell the difference.
Oh man.
But the URL, if it just says Walgreens.com, you know you're on the right Walgreens website.
Bro, I really know this is gonna help some people, man.
I know it's got and you know, you got to keep
so
this
much
in.
stuff is hitting home.
It's a lot of stuff. That's why we try to put something comprehensive together for you. Like, these are the major stuff that are happening, but you'll start seeing other stuff that's relatable to the stuff that we're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, this could be kind of like what Mike and Anton was talking about on Finance Bros
It could
Network.
be 10 or 20 different variations of the same information right here. Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Avoid fake giveaways and money flipping scams. Protect your account with strong password and 2FA. You know what? I didn't look up what 2FA means.
I think it's just the double verification.
Right.
To that effect.
Second verification code.
Whenever we log into the email, it still makes
second
us go on
verification. I think it's authorization or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So think about those things. Have two forms of verifications because right now you have that one password, and a lot of people name and birthday. Come on.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll pick up that name and birthday. So or if you're gonna do that, put exclamation point, put symbols
Something
in it,
in there.
put it capital, and then put lowercase. And a lot of banks and investment sites they say like 8 characters.
They require you
to put all these different variables because now it's harder for them to get the password. And the way they're getting these passwords, it's not somebody sitting and typing. They have a program. And in the program says, do all these different verification scenarios. Mm-hmm. And there's a computer that's just, that's doing all these different scenarios. Because it could be 300,000 scenarios, and the computer is going to do it all. But guess what? It's going to get one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's going to get one. So that's how these scammers are getting into people online. Never share on-time verification codes. Like when you get a company sends you the code, you don't give it to the other person.
Right.
And guys, sensitive photos and documents closely. So I know you have a cloud, your photos are in the cloud. Sometimes, hey, we all take pictures sometimes that we don't want nobody to see. And we got to make sure that personal stuff like that doesn't get into
sometimes stuff with family, like intimate moments, like birthdays and stuff. Sometimes people want to keep that stuff to themselves.
Right.
Everybody doesn't always want to share those moments. Or it could be somebody passed or something like that. It could be something very personal to
right,
them.
Right.
Man, please, this quick reminder, please read that.
Yeah.
Please read that twice.
What? Guard sensitive photos and documents closely?
No.
Which one?
I'll say the quick reminder. Bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Not everything online is real.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. One more time, okay? Not everything online is real.
Talk to them.
I think that's t-shirt number 2. we definitely making that t-shirt number 2. I'm telling you, brother.
Right, there you go, real. Man. Right. Let's keep it. Let's go to the next one. All right, housing and rental safety. Now, protecting your home. Viewing properties in person before paying anything when you go out for rental. Believe it or not, okay, I got a quick story. I've been in the rental business or in the housing business, flipping homes for a long time. Mm-hmm. I list my property. I flipped the home, list my property. It was in LA. I'm going to let you know where it was at. LA, California. Why? I'm far away from the property. I have the agent taking care of the property. So what they do, they put a lockbox on the property. Mm-hmm. So if another agent who wants to show the property to somebody to sell it, will come, put the lockbox code and put it in and get the keys and go in.
Right.
So I got scammed one time where I guess the agent, again, wasn't righteous. And if we found the agent who did it, because now they done something a little bit more digital, so we know which agent. But at that time when I was doing it was just trust. You trust that agent is going to go there, take the key out, close it up when the person. So what this agent did, gave it to somebody. This person created a lease for somebody.
Wow.
That person paid them for the lease of the house, took the keys out of the lockbox, said, here you go. You rented the place. Mm. Now, when I go to the property, there's somebody living in the property. Wow. I'm like, this is for sale. Why are you living? Oh, here's the lease. What?
They did you bad, bro.
I'm like, but
that's not funny. That's not funny.
look. I'll be honest with you guys. Maybe you guys don't know who I am. I'm from New York.
Right.
So let's just say you have to do a lot to kind of get me. So I did what I had to do to get them out. Not to say nobody got hurt. Let me put it. Nothing illegal was done. Just want to put that out there. I ain't confessing to nothing but let's just say I got him out.
That's what's up.
I got him out. But I'm just trying to show you. Look at me, a person who has an understanding of these things. Yeah. I got.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's gonna get you.
So a lot. If that can happen to you, and
Right.
that's your business, it can happen to anybody.
So don't be leasing.
Nobody's above it.
Exactly. When it comes to your house and rental, don't be leasing somebody who just give you a paperwork. Verify officially who's the owner of the records independently. Never send a deposit before seeing the space. Please. Why do people, because you're so desperate for a rental place, you're going to give them the money? Don't do that.
This is actually, so I didn't even know any of this too that you're saying right now.
What?
Glad. This is good stuff.
Look,
I didn't know any of
that. And people do it because they're desperate. Remember we talked about emotions?
Yeah.
They see it online. It's like, all right, I'll send
the deposit. That's like a really exciting thing for someone. That's a life kind of transition thing, moving into a new place, a house, apartment, whatever. Yeah, right. For a family especially. So please be mindful when it comes to renting. All these red flags that could be popping up. Secure all rental terms with a written lease. Make sure you have a lease before you give the money. Avoid listing price, significantly below market rate. So if everybody's renting the 2-bedroom for $1,500, and this person is gonna rent it for $950, there's gotta be something wrong. Something they're not saying, something they're not showing. They're trying to scam you, because for $950, there's something wrong. Because if everybody else is renting for it at $1,500 and you're trying to get it for $950, it's not. Look, the old saying, and we're probably going to repeat this: if it's too good to be true, then it probably is. For real.
So
remember that.
Quick reminder on properties: no property should require blind payment. Remember, don't send money to property. And this, no matter what scam is coming at you for looking at a rental or a house, you better go see that property. You better not send money to that property for any reason
before you see it. I like that. I don't need to add none of that.
All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, job and business opportunity safety, spotting fake employment. Can you believe that?
This one is huge.
Again, research hiring company thoroughly online. If you're going to be hired by somebody, make sure you go online or you find a number. When they pick up, they say, so ABC company.
There should be a legit inbound intake or receptionist or something like that.
Because they can say, for the application, we got to do a background check. No company asks for money to give you a job.
Nobody does that, okay? It don't cost money to get a job.
It doesn't cost money to get a job.
It costs money to start a business.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Let's just remember that.
Right. And even that, you got to be worried, because if they're not legitimately set up to help you start the business, they out to get you.
That's true too. You also have to be on the lookout for that, because there are many so-called quote unquote business startups that are not legit.
That's correct.
Still got to protect yourself there.
That's correct.
So, but to get a job, you definitely know.
Right. Exactly. Just like we just mentioned, reject jobs that demand upfront money. Obviously, if you need money, they're going to take the money from you. Don't make no sense. Avoid paying for guaranteed employment. Ain't nothing guaranteed, ladies and gentlemen.
Who ever even heard of that?
Ain't nothing guaranteed. So, dead it. Right. Read every contract line before signing it. And that's a rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Anything you're about to sign, make sure you read every line, because sometimes they'll put things in small print. That small print always gets you.
You don't want to get hit with that question and not be able to have a good answer. Did you read the contract?
Exactly.
You don't want to get hit with that one.
That's right.
And have it not be true.
Right. And watch out for pyramid schemes. People who giving you mentorship, offering you mentor. Watch out for that.
Yeah.
Because those are out there trying to scam you, especially if they're asking for money. Quick reminder rule: real jobs pay you. You should not pay them.
I like that.
It's that simple.
I was trying to stop saying that's a t-shirt, man, because we already got to.
Because almost everything is like, I'll make a t-shirt out of it. All right, so let's go to the next slide. Financial safety checklist, navigating through loans and lenders. Again, people are trying out there to get you, get your information. Now, here's a scenario. They may not take your money, but they're going to take your information to make money off of you. Mm-hmm. And it's simple as identity theft.
Right.
Because now people will steal your identity to create loans, to get money off of your name, and now you owe it, and they don't owe it, and they got the money.
That's messed up.
So you gotta look at reading all loan terms and fine print carefully. Check closely for hidden fees and high interest. Remember, read everything because it's your money.
Yeah.
If you don't read these things, they're gonna scam. That's scamming you out of it.
This is a huge one right here.
Yeah. Verify that lenders are officially registered.
I bet that's the one I haven't thought of. Yeah.
Actively avoid, what is that? What is that word?
Predatory.
Sorry, miss.
Actively avoid predatory payday loan traps.
So the payday loans, big scam. Mm-hmm. Big scam, because the payday loan, the interest, believe it or not, they are allowed to go up to 300-400 interest.
That's crazy.
%.
And we're agreeing to this.
Yeah.
Because we're not reading the contract.
Oh, we're desperate.
Yeah, that's true.
They're going to give us $500, and now it's on 100-200%. We're paying $1,500 back on $500.
There go that emotion again. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So compare multiple lenders before signing anything. Again, when you get in a loan, watch it. Watch all these signs.
Yeah.
And a quick reminder on this: if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Once again, and we keep saying it, so we hoping it's remembered. And look, we talking to the world, but we also yelling at ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay, because we have to be just as careful as anybody else. It's like we just said a little bit ago. Nobody's above this. All right. It could happen to anybody. Even if you feel like this is your industry, this back to front, it could happen to anybody.
Mm-hmm. So now let's go into the family and elder protection. Again, if you have family, if you have elder people guarding their vulnerability, they are vulnerable. And these scammers out here are out to get them. Talk openly about scams with your family. We just spoke about that.
Yeah, we did.
That was one of the first things we mentioned when we started this, segment about your family, knowing what you have, knowing a spot on your body, knowing a secret word, a password, safe word. Guys, wealthians, you want to keep your money. You want to make sure your family money is protected. Talk about this stuff because somebody's out to get you. We all, it is so bad. I could almost say 99% of people have been scammed some way, somehow. Yeah. So you don't know when one of these things are going to hit.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's why you got to keep reminding yourself, this could be this.
Yeah.
This could be that. So help seniors review suspicious calls and texts. Again, protecting your senior family members.
Yeah, that's important.
Because they're old. We're all getting old. And when you get old, you're going to want, a daughter, a son, a grandchild. Somebody to look out for you. Because now you're not able to think the way you used to think. You're not able to move the way you used to move. And then you're very emotional at this point, and you're fragile. When you get older, you get fragile, and that's not just your body, your mind too. Yeah. So you don't want people taking advantage of that situation. Actively monitor your accounts for unusual financial activities. Real talk, I always look at my bank account every morning. I wake up
every morning, log in,
and you want to hear something sad? Almost on average lately, and I might be having an identity theft going, but I'm putting it on the banks because every time I see a charge, that where did this charge come from? First thing I do, call the bank. I was sleeping when this happened. How did it happen? So You got to make sure that's where the two-factor authentications come in.
Two-factor authentication.
Two-factor authentication.
That's what 2FA means. Two-factor authentication.
There you go. Yeah. That's 2FA. Well, that's a great way to. we both found a new acronym. 2FA. I like that. We said make sure you got 2FA.
Yeah.
Now you not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. There goes a T-shirt.
There goes a T-shirt. Now we go average. Now we averaging. We still averaging 3, but
yeah, right.
We can do 4 or 5. We can push it to 4 or 5.
So make sure
if it's needed, it's needed.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So make sure you got your 2FA. I love it.
Yes, sir. And again, education is the best defense. We're gonna say it again.
All day.
That was our first T-shirt.
Okay.
So.
And that's basically the summary on that one too. So let's go to the next one. What to do if you are scammed? Rapid response steps. Okay. If you're being scammed, as you can see the lady, she's about to press that stop button.
Mm-hmm.
You know, stop her credit card, stop everything. Mm-hmm. Stop all communication with scammers immediately. Screenshot all messages, profile, and receipt. Why do you do that? In case legally they need to go after this person who was trying to scam you. Mm-hmm. Contact your banks or payment provider right away. Freeze everything. Freeze credit cards, accounts, credit, everything. Freeze everything.
And most of the time, if you have online credit cards, you can push a button to freeze the card on a little app.
Or it's right on your mobile device. They've been advertising that freeze my card. Mm-hmm. Just freeze. Once you lose the card or something happens, just freeze the card.
Freeze it, yeah.
Change your digital password immediate. Change that password as soon as you feel somebody got it. That's the first, because that's the first thing the banks told me to do. Change my password, and that's what I did. And file a fraud report to a local authority. You may say, "Well, ain't nothing's gonna happen with that." The only thing you have to think about that is if enough people file it, then they have to investigate it, because that's what we're paying our local authorities to do. Our tax dollars go in to them, making sure we don't get fraud.
So we already paying for it anyway.
So you may think, what's the big deal? And you want to hear something. These days, everything is digital. It's sad. I was living in a city, and my car got broke into. And then I was like, "Oh, you're gonna send somebody?" Nah, just go online, take some pictures, and then we'll put it on file. Now, unfortunately, the city I'm in, there's a lot going on, so they ain't going to bring no cops out for a car being broken into. But I say this, the fact that it's being filed now, if 30 people got their car broken into and then they're not doing anything about it, you know, people will get on them and say, "Hey, you got 30 filed reports of this happening. Why aren't you doing something?" You are able, because it's your tax dollars that's paying the government to make sure you're not scam and fraud.
Right.
So make sure you file the report, especially if you lose substantial amount of money.
And act fast.
Act fast to limit damage. All right, hit them with the next one. Silent helps scammers. Education saves community.
I like that.
Community reminders. Share this knowledge with neighbors and friends. As you can see, all the neighbors and friends are handing out pamphlets to the right. You see the little picture. That's what they're doing. You know, distributing materials to local renters and workers. You know, keep the conversation going in the community. Get together. That's how you stop these scammers. You have communities, when one person gets hit, everybody knows. And the person comes knock on their door again. Nah. I know who you are. I'm calling the cops.
You might get one, but you ain't getting
all of us.
Everybody.
Right.
Yeah. I like that. That's good, man.
So build that network. It says build a safe, strong, and more resilient network. That's what it is. It's building a network.
To be that community.
Yeah,
man.
To protect each other. Scammers survive through silence. Communities
survive
through education.
Yeah, I like it, brother.
So just keep that in mind.
Yes, sir.
And our last slide. Let's go to our last slide, which I like. It says, we love doing best practices on this show. So here's a best practice for this little slide, the presentation. The ultimate best practice for scammers. Stop. I love this. Stop.
Acronyms.
It's an acronym. Stop.
We love acronyms here.
Stop. Slow down. S for slow down. T, think carefully. O, observe red flags. We spoke about red flags. And P, protect your information.
I love that, brother.
Just think about it. Whenever you feel it, stop.
Slow down.
Stop.
I like that.
And just remember this. Slow down. Think carefully, observe red flags, and protect your information.
I like it. That's good.
So as you can see with the picture,
a
person's walking up with the Gucci bags and all into the lady. The lady's like, huh? Stop. Person on the phone might be hearing, hey, you need it. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Scammers work overtime because they know struggling people are trying to survive.
And they prey on that. Yep.
So stop.
They bank on that and they prey on that. Just stop.
Just stop. So we put this together, and that's the end of the slideshows, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're going to get right into the breakdown.
And we put this together to make sure that we gave you a comprehensive understanding.
Timeless comprehension.
And this is
always applicable.
Something they could go back to, right?
Oh, bro. Anytime.
And you know what? We need to make it available for them.
We should.
We need to make it available for you guys. And, you know, it's something that we have to put out. Look, life, everything costs something.
That's true. That's true.
So if we got to do the work to get this out to you guys, it's not a big a deal. It's going to come with a little cost. But, I mean, what would something like this be worth to somebody?
I mean,
like maybe $20?
$20?
$15?
What? How? I mean, what? Can you really put a price on your?
I think, but you know, we're Finance Bros Network, right?
I mean, Mike,
we're Finance Bros Network. We need to do something for our UPI, for our wealthians. What we need to do for them?
How about $1?
Let's just do $1.
$1 is a nice round
$1.
number.
Look, we're gonna put it on a link on our website. We're going to set it up. Maybe it'll go to Estes or one of these digital websites where you could just put it in for $1. You know, it's probably our cost to manage it and make sure that it's on there. But
I like $1.
$1 to have this information. Keep it in your phone. Send it to your family. Making sure that you understand what is out there. It's always good to know. And this could be important information that you could share with a bunch of people.
For sure. I like that.
You know, we're going to put it out there. We're not trying to get rich. It's not a get rich scheme or scam.
Or scam.
It's just the cost of doing what we have to. Unfortunately, in our lifetime, we can't keep doing everything for free or we ain't going to eat.
Right. That's true.
So we're going to do our due diligence. We'll make it out there. It's more of a contribution to help us manage this process. Yeah. So we'll put it out there because we got to pay for those platforms to put it out there. It's going to cost us. So, hey, just help out with the donation because that's all it is. But it's something that's going to save you millions, or sorry, not millions. We're UPI, hundreds, thousands of dollars. We're going to save us thousands of dollars if you are aware and just have that education. That's what we spoke about, right?
Even if it's just somebody or somebody you know, time. Even if you just say somebody or somebody you know, time that they don't have to reorder credit cards or close their accounts and open new ones or whatever. You know, it could be anything.
There you go. Yeah. All right, so let's go into the literal, the mental, and the spiritual. Brother. All right, let's hit them with the literal. If someone calls you or approaches you about giving funds, verify.
Mm-hmm.
That's simple. If someone calls you or approaches you about giving funds, just verify it.
Yep.
That's it. It's that simple. Verify who's asking you for money. Only time you take money if it's actual cash, and verify that it's real cash. But you can take cash all day.
Please don't take no funny money.
Don't take funny money. The mental. If it's too good to be true, then it's not for you.
I like that.
Remember, the saying goes, if it's too good to be true, then it usually is. But we put our mental spin on it.
In the spirit of hip hop. Let's make it rhyme.
Yeah, let's make it rhyme. If it's too good to be true, then it's not for you. All right?
Okay.
All right, hit him with the spiritual.
And then the spiritual, of course. Discernment is your protection. That's the only way you get to keep your peace.
Hear that?
I like that, brother. Wisdom, discernment, that's peace of mind.
That's it.
And knowing that STOP acronym, things like that, the education we have, communicating with our neighbors, if things go on that we think is that we feel like is not right, sharing that information with our communities, with our friends, with our family, so that it doesn't circulate through silence.
Well, there you go.
I like that.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. So let's be open with these things. Let's share information. Let's be a community. Let's be a family together, and let's have that discernment and have that wisdom, so we all can have a little bit more peace.
There you go. Yeah. All right. So the T-shirt, we had already 3 or 4 T-shirts.
We had this
so let's give the official T-shirt of this episode. Sometime your spirit knows before your wallet does. So back off, scammers.
I like that.
So put that on the T-shirt. We'll make sure one day we'll have all our T-shirts out, but you'll be able to get that.
The store is so big by now.
Yeah, I know.
And look, the spiritual of that is, when something don't feel right.
That's right.
I think we know when something don't feel, when it feels a little off.
Yes.
Yeah,
your spider, I call it Spidey sense, is tingling. I don't know about this. Yep, that's right.
For real.
As soon as you feel that, just walk away. Then it's not for you. If it's something for you, you're gonna want to look into it and do your due diligence and so on. But if your spider sense starts tingling, just walk away. It's a waste of your time.
Right.
I promise you.
If it's supposed to be there, it'll be there when you get back.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and now we got the desiderata.
The best practice. The desiderata. Yeah. All right. So this is everything from episode 1 until now. So this is a best practice. One day put it on a vision board and just kind of, just soak it in.
Yes,
all right.
Indeed.
And we're going to start. Whether it's Trump or anyone else in office, remember, you are the president of your pocket. Mm-hmm. The Wealthian Creed is what matters most for your future, and don't forget it. Wealthian, the way you move today is how you will slay tomorrow, maybe with digital currency, because ready or not, here it comes. So learn it and embrace it, because it could be the future of your finance. Or you can jump into something that's more regulated, therefore you feel you can trust, like fractional stocks. But whether it's this or that, Wealthian, don't spend it, invest it. And with some money coming in, get a cash value life insurance policy that can grow the money or benefit your family on maintaining a legacy and a Wealthian status. That is why leveraging up your mind, I said it right, leveraging up your mind and your pockets for the holiday and every day should be your first option. So for 2026, strategize on your financial plans without emotions, conflicts to your peace in order to grow your wealth. But in this stagnation and K-shaped economy, it can be a challenge to grow. So remember the Wealthian Creed with FBN, PBNC. Be patient, be on time, be consistent. With PB&J. Be polite, be bold, and be joyful while you're doing it. And even with all that, we still have to strengthen our mental to ensure that we are even selfishly at times doing what's right for us. So we can grow and succeed to support others, except for scammers. when they come across them, stop, slow down, think carefully, observe red flags, and protect your information.
I love it, man. Right, ain't no need to add none, ain't no need to take away. Mike, I love it as usual, brother. Hey, y'all don't forget to come check us out on all our social media podcast platforms, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, obviously at our home right here on HHN TV. And Mike, as usual,
I appreciate you.
And you already know, we'll see you at the bank.
Peace out.
Take care, world.